Okay. Okay, on period. Periana to period. It's the official King Pain, y'all, and this is the home of the lituation. What's good, everybody? What's popping, y'all? Make sure that you guys are sharing this live. Share this live, share this live, share this live. It's up and it is stuck directly after these commercial breaks. And that's just on period. Okay, on period. Puriana to the Purier. Did you guys share this live? Share this live. Share this live. Share this live. I cannot stress to you guys how important it is. Okay, that you guys share this live. Share this live. Share this live. It is up and it is stuck, and that's just on period. Okay, oh, period. Puriana to the Purier. It's the official King Pain, y'all. And this is the home of the lituation, where it's always lit, period. Where pussy hole could always never. Correct. And this is the one and only Dust Free Zone on YouTube. Correct. Guys, so what that means is there's no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, or pussy holes allowed. Okay, if you caught over here being any of those things, my moderators will escort your dusty ass out. Okay, and that's just on period. What's good, everybody? What's popping, y'all? So, y'all know I was telling y'all that I got a new show. Okay, my new favorite show on motherfucking YouTube right now is Lovers and Friends. Yes. So I just had to reach out to the cast and bring them up. You know, it's chasing reality. I'm on chasing reality. They on chasing reality. So it's like, grill. It only makes sense. Yes. I love this show. It's where basically it's a dating show where they bring two of your friends, where you get to pick two of your friends to help you find somebody. Okay. And they go through dozens of men. Okay. And you only get to pick two. You only get to pick two out of all of these men. Okay. And yeah, it's really interesting how everything transpired. So I have Lionel from the show backstage. I want everybody to show a lot of love in the comments for Lionel, okay? I'm getting ready to bring him up in just a moment here, okay? Make sure that you guys are dropping crowns, okay? I'm going to be bringing Lionel up directly after this commercial break, okay? If you guys haven't checked out my hair products, make sure you guys go check them out. ASRSPCT, and that's just on period. They're available right now, okay? Right now via my website, theofficialkingpain.net. Yes.
Mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked an appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth, and shine, and smells great, well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style today. Oh, and your mom called said she needs some more conditioner. Okay, period. So without further ado, okay, I'm getting ready to bring up Lionel. You guys make sure you guys show him a lot of love in the comments, and make sure you guys are dropping your questions in the comments, okay? Because we literally just binge watched the season all together at the group chat, okay? Hey, what's good?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. So, Lovers and Friends. I love that show. It's amazing. Who's the producer on that show?
Markel, from Chasing Dallas.
Okay. Yes, I,
Yeah.
I just I just met Markel in Las Vegas. We hung out. We had a lot of fun. You did a good job on that show, friend, and that's just
Thank
on
you.
period.
Thank
So,
you.
how'd you get on the show?
Um, Ironically, I had literally just moved to Dallas. And I had a profile on Jack or whatever at the time, and they had a lovely friends like Jack Page that reached out to me and said, "I like you're really handsome. You should apply for the show." And I was like, "I'm all right." And then like I said, a day or so later, they was like, the deadline's this day. I still wasn't sure about it. So I told one of my friends, I was like, they reached out to me, and he was like, you should do it. So literally, like the day of the deadline, it was like I think midnight was the deadline. I did all of my stuff like 11:50, like PM for the deadline or whatever. Like my application, my video, all in like in 10 minutes. Um, and then they reached out to me and said they wanted to do Zoom or FaceTime interview or whatever. I did it, and they were like, "We want you on the show. We don't know what capacity, whether you're gonna be a dater or the bachelor, but we want you on the show. We like your personality." I said, "Okay." And even then, I still was unsure. I was like, "Okay, I don't know what to get myself into." I'm a fan. I've been a fan of Chess reality for a long time, but I was like, "I don't know what I'm getting into." Like, but they came at me again. I want to say a week later was like they want me that I want me to date or the bachelor. It was my choice. Um, and I was like, I need time to think about it. I'm not sure. So once I gave him an hour, and I said, I would like to be the bachelor, and that's how it went.
Period. Period to period. I would have liked to be the bachelor too. Okay, oh period. Yes. So you're single because I know the show you said that you ugly, or where you felt like you must be ugly or something. But after doing all these dates, okay, how do you feel now?
um, you know, I am so
You
far.
feel
I'm
good
happy.
about
I'm happy.
yourself?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't feel like I'm ugly anymore. I was just playing when I said that, anyways. But I think I'm happy. Like I feel like as so far in this process, it's been a great process. Like I'm content with it now.
Okay. Yes. Well, you also said something about you picked the wrong people.
I do tend to do that.
Okay, because friend, I was like, oh hell no. Oh, great. Okay, so hold on. We gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. What okay, so how tall are you? Okay, because a lot of people are saying, oh, he's so tall.
I'm 6 foot even.
Oh, you just 6 feet. Okay, you must have just looked tall in comparison to Dennis.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because then it's like 5'5". I think a 5'4" or something like that. He little.
Okay, period. And they didn't say anything about what you guys do. They only said, what the daters do. Do you have an occupation out there in Dallas?
Yes, I'm currently I work enterprise corporate or whatever. I've been here what 8 months. So I've been there 7 months.
Okay, on period. I know that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. So let's talk about these dates. Let's talk about the pics. Okay. So your friends got to go through all of these men and interview them. How do you feel about your friends pick? They picked Mike, who's 37 with one kid. How did you feel when they picked him?
Well, well, since that episode was aired, I can say, they didn't show y'all. I talked to Mike. Like they showed me talking to, the people in like that, the mixer, but they didn't show that I talked to Mike. Everybody was like, "You just picked him. Like your friends just picked him. Like they just picked out of nowhere. Like, it was out of nowhere. Like I talked to Mike, for a very long time outside. Like Dennis did Lonnie. Like we were outside like for a long time. But I guess they said the audio was not good enough and like it was messed up, so they couldn't use the footage or whatever. But I talked to Mike for a very long time outside. I guess they were saying my friends was like, it's probably like one of the reasons they picked him because like, we were talking for so long. But he was there. His conversation was so interesting. Like he was like grown. He was so grown and so established, and like he was a gentleman. Like Mike was a gentleman. Like he was a complete gentleman. And so like they didn't show that though in the episode, but I did talk to Mike for a very long time outside. And
Yeah,
so
to me,
I wasn't really like mad at their choice. It surprised me that they picked him.
yeah, because to me it felt like from what I seen, because I know they be editing stuff. It seemed like he was interested in Dennis. Like when they was allowing y'all to go speak, he like stood up and was like, "Come over here." So to
Hmm.
me, I felt like his eye was already on Dennis, and as a friend, like y'all should have peeped that. Like, why would y'all set me up? He not interested in me. Well, I mean, at least that's what I
What
think
y'all
to me,
see?
it made me feel, yeah, it made me feel like, okay, girl, he want Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're here to find me the best person for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that kind of gave me like, girl, you just want him for yourself. But I guess that's what you get on a show, dating, reality. It's like, girl,
My friend
I'm with
Rashad on the show, he in the comments.
huh?
My friend Rashad from the show, he in the comments.
Hey, Rashad.
He said Mike is mature, handsome, and established. That's why we picked him.
Rashad wanted Mike for himself. He even said that. He said, if you don't pick Mike, I'm gonna leave with him. I'm gonna get myself. Okay. So then your pick, Kelvin. Why? 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 What?
Okay, so they didn't show me talking to Kelvin either. Like we talked for a split second, like we talked for a little while, and like he had like some like me and him had like a lot of things in common. When it came to like I want to get into real estate. He was in my real estate. Like we had like a lot of things in common, and they didn't show us talking to him. They only showed me talking to the crazy boy who actually is out the top or bottom. Which is EJ, but I love EJ. Like I love him. I love him, but they didn't show like me talking to Mike or I mean I got like Kelvin. Like we talked for a second. They didn't show that though. And I only picked Kelvin because it was just something about him when we talked, like something about him sparked my interest. Um but my friends, they was like so against like so when my friends had went to meet the guys before I met the guys, they met the day before, that Saturday. I mixed on a Sunday. So they met them before. They kept saying some dude, they kept saying Kelvin had on some tall country ass boots. They just kept saying that. They kept calling him Boots. And so I was like, well, he didn't have no boots on at the mixer, so he must have wear them. But like they kept saying, we made him. He had some country ass boots on, and I'm mad they didn't show it on the show. But like I said, it was something about Kelvin that sparked my interest.
Was he giving you trade? Because
No, he was just giving me like he was kind of quiet. He was kind of standoffish in the cut. Like he wasn't really saying much. He was like real standoff in the cut. So he wasn't being really extra. He was just like to himself. And so
so
like
were
when
you
I had said something to him because I thought he was cute. And so that's why I went to him. We started talking or whatever. He probably was just like that's why when I picked him, he was kind of shocked because like we didn't talk that long, but in that middle talk, something about him sparked my interest. Um, but I mean, Chad, y'all saw how that went. But
so say you're with a man and you're out, okay. Um are you more interested in a guy that kind of like plays like the back scene or whatever, like just kind of quiet off the side. You don't want him to
not
be
necessarily.
center of
Not
attention.
necessarily because I've dated all kinds of people. Like I said, like in the mix, like my first episode with my friends, like I've dated a trans woman before. Um, I've dated family. I've dated all kinds of boys. Like I'm not really that person. I feel like I don't put stuff into a box. I feel like that's what people go wrong. They put everything into a box in a category. I don't do all that. I just feel like if we vibe and your personality is great and we click, like that's how my dating has gone. It has always worked the best for me. But it's not about like you being loud, like blah, blah, blah. Like it's not about that. I just feel like if we vibe, like I don't care who you are, because I'm a fuck with you regardless. Um, but like but Kevin, like I said, he just was one of the people. He was just off to the cut. He was like not saying much. He seemed like he was kind of nervous. I mean, I was nervous to tell. Y'all seen Dennis I was talking, like I was nervous. Um, but because I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Like when we was outside waiting to go in, I was like so fucking nervous. It was so hot that day. I had us sitting in the car for like an hour. I was like, what's taking so long? Like then when I walked up, it's like I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. but
And Mike has a kid. How do you feel about dating someone with kids?
when he said that to me, I learned that outside. When I was talking to him. I was like, I was shocked, but I feel like now in today's society, it's not normal for a guy to have a kid. Um, because few of my friends have biological children or whatever. But it was a shocker. It wasn't a deal breaker. It was definitely a shocker. Um, but as y'all saw last episode, I picked Mike for the next day that y'all see tonight. I ain't watched today's episode yet.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We ain't there
But
yet. We ain't
yeah,
there yet. But yeah. So kids is not a deal breaker for you in a
no.
relationship. Okay, that's cool. So you also said on the show that you're Christian. How does that work out for you being Christian and also being homosexual?
as growing up, you're taught, being gay is a sin, and it's not right. But in my heart, I know I believe in God. I'm very spiritual. I've always been that way. I feel like God loves me regardless of what I am. I feel like, you know, I just feel like God loves me for who I am. I don't believe in that whole you gay, you want to hell for being gay, all that. It's just I never was once believe that. Like when we're taught that as kids and growing up, like as teenagers, we're taught that, but I just feel like I don't believe in that.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
totally understand. I don't believe in that hoopla either. Um, so what kind of man are you into? What kind of man do you usually go for? Because you were saying there's something about Kelvin that you like. Do you usually go for men like Kelvin?
No. No. He was one of a kind. Um, he was one of a kind. But it was just I usually go for men like like I said, like if I meet somebody and like I like to laugh. I speak my mind. I don't hold nothing back. I'm sure y'all can see that in my confessional. Like, I don't hold nothing back. Like I say how I feel, and I mean what I say, um, regardless of who it is. My parents taught me that to be, say my parents always taught me to speak my mind regardless of who it is. And I just feel like the men I normally go for, like, they normally, they normally have like some going for themselves. They normally, they are attractive. They are normally, they goofy like me because I'm really goofy. That's my biggest thing. Like, you have to be goofy because I am goofy as hell. I'm a very random, like, random person. I would shout out movie quotes all the time. Like, I'm just that person. So you can't match that. Like, it would never work.
Okay, I know that's right. I'm the same way. You got to match my goofy.
Yeah.
Okay, you definitely got to match my goofy because I'm hella goofy. So this brings us to the mixer. Okay, so we're at the mixer, right? How was that? I know you said you was waiting in the car long, but now you finally get to meet the man. Did you have fun? Give us some pros and cons about the mixer.
Okay, so how they did it was they Markel supposed to be at a certain time. And when I got there, he texted me and said, "Don't come in yet." And I had saw like, and so the way I parked my car, I had saw people like going in the building, but like it wasn't really like I wasn't trying. I was just ready to get up in there because I was ready to get it over with. Sunday Fun Day is a big thing here in Dallas, so I was ready to go out. So I was ready to get over, so we can go out and drink or whatever. So they had us outside or whatever, like y'all saw. We walked in, and it was a big variety of people. Like it was big, small, tall, fat, short, all of that. Some were very older than me. One boy like he was younger than like he was real young. Like it was a lot. Um, the pros of it was I want to say it's kind of like I guess speed dating. I never speed dated before, so it kind of gave that feel to me. Um, I want to say it wasn't a lot of pros for me, like, cause I was really nervous. Like, I didn't have much to say. I was just like asking about, random questions like, how old are you, and where you from. Like, it was hard. Like, it was just not. It was hard. The
Was it
cons I would say was the group of I don't know who picked them people or where they came from or like I don't know if that was the only one that auditioned or what it was, but I wasn't feeling like I wasn't impressed by a lot of them, honestly.
you
I'm not. I mean, they were all generally like nice guys. Like I saw a few of them out at the club after the filming or whatever. But and they were cool. And I talked to some of them at the club and we kiki and ha ha. But like it was just not given. Like it wasn't given. Like for me. And let the people on YouTube tell that I ain't even that attractive anyway. So, um, I really like wasn't like feeling any of them honestly. Um, but like I thought like Mike was attractive. He was bald, had a beard. He was attractive. I thought he was attractive. So when my friends picked, I wasn't really mad because my friends picked him. He was attractive. And then I felt like Kevin was attractive. Like he was like kind of preppy, I guess, or whatever, like preppy looking. He had like this like little polo on with a little sweater. Like he was kind of preppy looking. As far as it was like it was some man. It was a few men that looked like one man. He like my damn daddy. Like he was literally, he was like I don't know how old he was. I forgot how old he said he was. I asked him. One man that's calling Luther Vandross. One man that's calling Gerald Levert. Like it was just so much going on. Like they had one boy that did like a knockoff version of Uzi Vert. Like it was just a lot going on. I didn't know what to think. Like I was just so nervous. I wasn't drunk enough. Like I think had I
okay?
been drunk when I
For a
got there, I would
second,
have probably it would have been a different story.
I thought you may have had a problem, like an issue with like PDA, public displays of affection, because when the guys were trying to twerk on you, you was like negative, like so you just wasn't feeling that.
It wasn't giving me like I said, I don't even like male strip clubs. Like it was just not giving. Like don't dance on me. I'm cool. Like I can see
Was it the
I see what you if you dance if y'all dance my dance I see what y'all give. So I can see that y'all ain't got to dance on me.
Okay, that's what I was giving. I was like, girl, y'all dance on Dennis first. Just keep on dancing over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing I was saying with your friends. Like he made a public display. You know what I'm saying? He will, oh, Dennis, you should come over here and sit with me. Why would you pick him to go on a date with me? You know what I'm saying? Not that he wasn't fun because y'all looked like y'all had a lot of fun on them dates. Um, but I'm just saying, I totally get it. Like, I wouldn't have wanted them twerking on me after they was twerking on Dennis either. Like, go back to Dennis. What's wrong with y'all? Shit. Hell wrong with you. Okay. But yeah, it seemed like so much fun. Hold on, let me get to that question. So this brings us to the group date because after that, so your friends picked Mike and you pick Kelvin, okay? So y'all get to the group date, and Kelvin shows his entire ass.
His entire.
I was like, Kelvin is showing his motherfucking ass. Bitch, it's giving me, bitch. Where's the camera at, bitch? Point that motherfucker at me, okay? Because I'm about to give y'all a show. Uh, so
Wow.
was the quiche really that bad? Could you
It
spit
was
that shit the fuck
it
out?
was horrible.
Why he said
And
eating
he
it
was
like
the main one bragging how he could cook and this and that. And that shit was nasty.
he was sitting up there eating it like it was so good after you spit it out? Like, I'm gonna eat it. But it was nasty. Have you had quiche before?
Never.
Who picked the quiche? Why y'all cooking
The
quiche?
chef. I guess he wanted a cheap little meal because baby, when there some eggs and some eggs and like the chef did that. Like they could probably use chicken or something. Like it was just not
Okay,
giving.
okay, like that was not giving anything. Um, so Mike was late to the date, okay, and when he showed up, he brought you some flowers. Now, as a man, do you really want to receive flowers on a date?
I mean, the flowers. I mean, I took care of them. They lasted for a while. But like it's the gesture. It was the gesture. Like it was a very grand gesture. It was sweet. Even though I felt like production set that shit up, but that's just how I felt. Production was let's stay sneaky, but it was a grand gesture. It was cool. I mean, I'm not one. I give people flowers, but I'm not one to like. I gotta have flowers. It ain't that deep for me. But I would give somebody some flowers. But as far as giving me some, I mean, I prefer I don't need them, but I'll take them.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like you wasted your money and your time. You should have been fucked the fuck on time. Okay, you stopping at the store buying flowers and shit when you could have been on time. That's what you should have been. Okay, you would have looked a whole lot better. Okay, buying flowers and shit. I'm a grown ass man. I don't need them fucking flowers. So Kelvin to me seemed a bit aggressive. Do you like aggressive men?
Not like that.
Why you doing Kevin like that? It seemed like he was really fighting for your love.
Mamas is crazy. Y'all didn't see a lot of things that got edited out. Like it's
So
so much. Like it's so like it was like the whole like group day. Like they was really like at each other. Like it was more so like they were. It was more so Kelvin. Like he was crazy, and like it was real like catty. And like every time like something juicy would happen, like Markel would like they would stop filming. But like Markel was like, "Damn, why y'all wasn't doing what I was filming?" Like it had got kind of intense for a second. I was like, "Okay, this is some crazy stuff." But it's like it's very bipolar T. Like it's very bipolar T. Like when I had picked to go on a date with Mike the second like for this episode that just happened today, like he kind of like it was crazy and it was crazy. Child, I was kind of happy that I did pick Mike because it was crazy.
my. So I mean, so it wasn't coming off that way. It wasn't coming off that he was fighting for your love. It was coming off as he's crazy. You wasn't getting love or like he wanted your attention. You was getting crazy. Cause
What
that's
was
what I
gonna
got.
give it? What was it give it? Single. What's it called? Single black female. What they call that? Single black female. Single black female. What they call that?
Woman's
He
corn.
Lorena Bobbitt. Child, like
It was giving you Lorena Bobbitt. I cannot. So his aggressiveness, um, you would say is unattractive. It was unattractive to you.
very
Was
very.
it okay? Um, so what about Mike with all the compliments? Do you like to be complimented all the time? I felt like he was just every other sentence was a fucking compliment. Like,
I live
okay,
for every second. I live for every second of it. I was like, I live. Like you,
compliment me.
I live.
Tell me I'm beautiful. Okay, I need confirmation when I get up. Okay, period. So you like to be reminded? I know that's right, bitch. Remind me something. Shit. Okay. What about attire? Because Calvin was going in on your jeans. He said something about your jeans. Is attire important to you when you're dating
Listen,
someone?
listen. Like I said in episode one, I feel like the people in Dallas they cannot dress. Like it's a handful that can dress, a handful that can't dress. And the only jeans I have some regular black ripped Zara jeans. I shop at Zara. Them some $8 ass jeans. Like compared to your $10 jeans you had on. And them polo, I think they got some polo shoes on something like that. Like let's not like baby my I have some Zara jeans on, like expensive jeans. Like let's not do that.
Ah, no,
Don't
he didn't.
shade me because you didn't. Don't shade me because you didn't get picked. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because my jeans was cost more than everything you had on.
My. But is attire important to you when you're dating someone? Do you look at
Definitely,
the way they dress?
definitely,
They gotta have
definitely.
swag. Or do you look at men and be like, "Oh, I could fix that"? Like you be like,
Mm,
"Oh,
I prefer you know how to dress on your own, but I will suggest some things. I will suggest some things like I don't say I'm just this fashion guru, but my stuff I put together be looking good. So I don't. I'm not gonna say like I'm a fashion guru and like that, but I feel like you have to have some kind of like something.
okay." I know that's right. So after your date, you chose Mike, okay, and you left with Mike. What kind of led to your decision? Was it solely based off the keys? Or,
It was solely based off of Mike. I feel like he brought it. I like he was a gentleman. His quiche was better. He was just his. the couch conversation was way more, normal than the one Kevin asked me had I slept with some cousin, sister, something, best friend, something shit, some shit he asked,
What
and he
was
did his
that
confessional.
about?
He
Everybody
said he
hears
said he said his
crazy questions.
confessional that he said the question that I guess his ex did that, and like he had to ask me the same question. No, baby. First of all, you from that small ass town you from, in South Carolina. If y'all sleep with y'all cousins and all that, keep that down there. Don't bring that up here. He asked that bullshit ass question like that was. I just I just like Kevin was a psychopath, and he'd be somebody that slashed my tires, but someone's on my car or something like that. So Mike was the better pick for me.
Period. The other girl at the mixer asked you something about your cousin or somebody too. The one that was like top bottom of hers. She
Oh,
said something.
He asked would I shoot my ex,
Yeah, what was all of that? They think you well. They think
and
you
I love
Lorraine.
him. Like me and him like have been Instagram friends for a long time. Like we just like talking, and like I see him out now. Like, we talk like I love him. Like don't get me wrong. Like he was like everybody think you hate me. I don't hate him. His name EJ. I love EJ. Like he was a little drunk that day, but like he is really a fun person.
Okay. Yes. I was
Thank you,
giving.
Janika.
They was giving me like real. You got another side of you or something like. Watch out for you. Is there any other sides that we need to know about? Is you crazy off camera?
I'm not gonna say I'm crazy, but I do have like a fight inside.
You like to argue?
No, I walk away from argument. I'm not one of them people. I'm not arguing with you. If you're gonna fight, you're gonna shut up.
Okay, I know that's right. Period. Do you like confrontation? Like, how do you so when you have a disagreement with or when you don't like something with a partner, how do you handle it without having confrontation?
I don't handle conversation well. I have a habit of just walking away, which is always the best solution. I've learned and still learning to this current day that walking away from an argument is not always the best solution. It's always best to sit down and talk about it. Even if y'all need a little time to just separate and come back and talk about it, it's not best to just walk away. Um, I'm 30 and I'm still learning that. That's why I feel like that's why I've been wrong in my past relationships. I just run away from arguments. I didn't want to fix it. I just run away. Like I'm leaving. I get in my car and just leave. I feel like now that I've grown, like to where I've grown now, like it's best to sit and talk about it and just leave it.
Okay, I know that's right. So now we're down to one, I believe. So we're on our private date now. Okay, we just had the group date with you, Mike and Kelvin. Now you have a private date with Mike. Okay, because Mike had the better quiche. Okay, so Mike decides to take you to nude yoga. Let's see what happened.
Listen. So let me tell you something. So this is, and I hate. I'm really mad that I had that do rag on. Like when it comes to test reality, you have to be on point. Like I got so many haircuts, like doing this whole film stuff. Like my hair, like I was not prepared. Like I was literally laying in the bed, and Markel texted me and said something about the date, and he said, "Okay, I'll see you." He, he said, "I'll see you." The days got mixed up. It was Markel's fault. I wish I got a message still, but he was like, "I'll see you soon." I said, "Okay, yeah, see you tomorrow." He said, "No, it's today." I'm laying in the bed, and I literally live like 45 minutes outside of Dallas, like in this town called Little M. I live outside the city, like 45 minutes to an hour outside the city, and the film was all the way downtown. So I literally had to get out the bed with my do rag and my t-shirt and my little jogger pants on and rush out the house in the rain to get to the filming. So he did say it was athletic. So I was like, I got the right thing on, but like my hair wasn't cut. So I was over it. I was so over it. I looked really get up this do rag on this camera. Like I was over it.
Yeah,
He's
it just,
saying it was something athletic, and Mike planned the day. It wasn't something Mike planned it. It was Mike's choice. What he did. Um, and so I was already pissed off. Marquis, I gave the wrong date. I guess he said a message he sent me. He meant to the day before, and that's what fucked it up. But I flew my ass down the highway and got there or whatever. Once again, Mike was late. Um, I was like, no, Mike got there. We went on Mike when we got there.
what was Mike doing? Why he so late? You never asked him, like, why you late?
Don't know. I think he said he had. I think he said he had, like, once again he had just got out of work or something like that. But
But that's the
Mike
first
was
thing.
late or whatever. We was sitting there waiting on him. Me in production was waiting on Mike. But when he got there and they said it was some athletic, I didn't know what it was to open the damn door. And then the man was like, then my was like, "Yo, it's new yoga, baby." I was like, baby, this is a red flag already. Because why the hell is you like this new fucking yoga?
And do you frequent the new yoga spot? Like, is
I've never done yoga a day in my life until that
no, not you.
episode.
I'm talking about Mike. I would have been like, is this your spot?
Well, from his Instagram, what I saw, he does frequent new yoga. That's one of his things.
My, my, my.
I'm gonna send you the link when we get off this video.
Yeah, send me the link, friend. Send me the link, okay? He was asking you something. Okay, so let's talk about so y'all did the yoga, y'all kept y'all clothes on, okay? Definitely. You're not getting my clothes off that damn easy. What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay. So during the date, Mike was saying something about he noticed that you was not flexible. Um, but is that a deal breaker? Like, is that something that you're looking for when you're dating somebody? Flexibility.
No, like I go to the gym a lot, but I just that yoga shit ain't for me.
Was Mike flexible?
Yeah, he was bent in all kinds of ways. I was like, I was nowhere near his level. Like I was falling asleep. Like it was just not for me. I felt like Candy, that episode he had the yoga out of town, and Candy had fell asleep. I felt just like her.
Oh, he was laid on the ground and they were just speaking. And then she went off into another motherfucking room. And she said, "Oh shit, bitch, we over here doing yoga."
That was definitely it.
My. So then the yoga is over, okay, and you guys have dinner there at the yoga spot. It was real cute. He put a lot of thought into that. Like I will say
I
that.
think his people cooked that food. Somebody he knows cooked that food. His somebody I thought he said his sister, but I could be wrong. But somebody in his family, somebody he knows, cooked that food.
Yeah, because you told
Um,
me you didn't like the food.
it was cold. Um, I feel like here I go, Rico with a K in Atlanta talking about some how the food was cold and I felt like
It,
that, but
it, food be
I
cold.
played it
Every
off
time you get to
well,
the
but
food, it be cold. That's
the
why people
food
got
was
to they got to do it better. They got
the
to
food was
do it better.
cold. I'm
Next time.
thinking the strawberry lemonade in that cup they had us drinking. That was some damn glorious.
uh,
Like the food was cold, the spread was lovely, but the food was cold.
yeah, they didn't have no microwaves at the yoga gym. He didn't think about that.
They had a microphone. It was a private yoga gym.
Well, why do y'all heat the food up?
Child, I was trying to get the scene over with. I was ready to go. It was raining. It was storming outside.
So,
Um,
so what you mean you was ready to go? You wasn't trying to spend as much
that
time with.
yoga had wore me out. That yoga had wore me out.
But I would imagine that you would want to spend as much time with Mike as possible. You didn't want to keep the date going.
Well,
I would imagine that after the date, y'all go on another date. Off.
we had a date the next day outside of filming.
Okay. And how was that?
That was fun.
What y'all do?
We went to Lord, we went to another yoga studio.
I thought you were supposed to pick the next date.
um, it was last minute. Went to yoga studio, went to a daiquiri spot, and drank and ate and had a great conversation. Um, or whatever. But because at first Markel said we couldn't talk to each other until like we had our solo date. We could exchange numbers and nothing like that. So then after our solo date and the yoga, he said we exchange numbers, get to know each other, I guess. So it was a great date. It was a great date. I ain't gonna lie. I had to do yoga again, like, and then my shirt was off the second time because it was hot as
All
hell.
right. I'm
It was
sure he
hot as
liked
hell.
that.
It was hot as hell up in there. Um, but it was fun. It was fun. Like the daiquiri spot was really a really vibe. It was a vibe. I had got to know him a little more. Like it was fun. It was really fun.
Okay. And see, is it? Do you like the dates better when it's off camera than or when it's on camera? Do you feel like you could be more yourself off camera than on camera?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not worried about what I'm saying. I'm not trying not to look at the cameras while they're sitting there. Um, it's just a better feeling.
Okay, absolutely. Um, So Mike was he was doing a lot on a date. You know what I'm saying? He's very confident. You know what I'm saying? Do you like being fed on dates? You getting fed a lot? Or was
I
that for the
mean,
camera?
I had never got fed like that before. It was the first time. I mean, first time for everything. Um, it kind of caught me off guard, but I wasn't complaining.
Okay. Did you enjoy it? Would do you know what I'm saying? Like, would you go on a date and just like y'all just feed each other for the whole date or something? Like, is
Nah,
that
it ain't
something?
giving. It ain't giving that. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just like, oh, not with all the corona and the COVID and shit. Just stay on your side of the table right now, okay? Okay,
That
this
part.
ain't that, and we all in the middle of a yoga gym. You trying to feed me strawberries and shit. Not that, okay? So, what about sex talk on a date? It seemed like when he would talk about sex, you would kind of shut down. Like, is it because the cameras are there, or just not something that you do on dates?
I said this from day like day one. In my in my I think my Meet the Cast thing, or was the first episode, whatever it was they showed it. Like, it's like everybody all thinks about is sex. You see that turn Twitter into a sexual thing. Like, it's just everything's about sex. Like, I'm just not that person. Like, I've never been that person. Granted, like my younger days, we all had a whole phase where we were doing this and that in our younger days. I was like 18, 19. But like now I'm 30, like I'm just more of a substance kind of person. Like it's more so like, okay, um, bitch, where your mama live at? Like, what did you get beaten as a kid? Like, give me something more than just you top bottom. Give me more than that. Like, let me know something. Like, how'd you grow up? Like, was y'all poor, middle class? Like, let me know something. Like, don't hit me with that sexual stuff. Like, that's a turn off. Like, first of all, I feel like it should be a conversation had because y'all want to get in the bed and then you like look at each other like, okay, what's about to happen? Like, definitely conversation needs to be had. But as far as like all the time, like, no, I don't want to hear about all of that. Like, I feel like when you dating somebody, sex needs to come naturally. You don't be forced or nothing like that. Like, that's just me. That's probably why that's probably why people don't like me now. Shit.
No, but
But
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that's what it's about. Like, I always be telling people, like, the younger boys that I mentor, like, like it's life is about more than just sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to know the people first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people meet somebody on the first date and fall in love. Next day they moving in. Like, I just don't know what to do, people. Sometimes. Uh, what about X talk on a date? Do you like X talk?
I'm not opposed to it. 'Cause I got made it very clear. Me and my ex are, really great friends. Well, we're not now. But we were during the time of filming. We were really good friends.
What happened?
We had an altercation. We had like a spat or whatever, and it just went left.
Mhm.
And I hated that it went left like it did. Um, but it just did. Like whenever we get back, being cool because he lives here now in Dallas. He just moved here. And I saw him at the club last week. And I just walked past him like I ain't know him. Um, but I hate that. But I mean, we had a bad falling out. The last falling out was really bad. So yeah. Hopefully we can fix it.
Man. Yeah, because
It's
you were doing
more.
a
I feel
lot
like the situation was more so my fault. And I feel like I had a big part in it or whatever. But I feel like it was handled wrong. But it happens.
yeah, a lot of people think that you talk about your ex a lot and feel like you may still be in love with your ex.
No.
Um, could that be part of the reason why you're single still? You're not over it. You like you said, you feel like
Y'all don't even know if I'm single or not. Y'all ain't seen the end of the show yet. Um, it's just episodes left.
you
It's just
started the
episodes
show
left.
single. You started the show single. Does that have something
Uh,
to do with it? Uh,
um,
because you felt like you were at fault. The reason that you guys are not together. Why did you cheat? You a cheater?
no. It was we broke up like as a collective. It was a collective decision. It just wasn't given what we supposed to have gave. I mean, it wasn't a bad breakup or nothing like that. When I first moved to Dallas, I probably was still like remotely in love with him still, but like it was fading away so fast. It was just fading away. I have respect for him. Like even though we're not cool, if I would see him fight in the club, I would definitely jump in. Okay, because granted, even if like we're not together, we still from the same city. Like all of that. Like it's just I would still jump in and help. But as far as like me being in love with him, no, I'm not. Um, I just feel like we wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be forever. I guess.
Would you get back with your ex?
No, no,
Girl, what? It sound like you need to think about that.
no. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Wow. So you guys are still filming. It's going on. Well, I don't know if you guys are still filming, but the show is still. Are you guys still filming?
No, filming wrapped up in May.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the show is still airing. We're on episode 4 right now. You guys definitely need to go check out Lovers and Friends if you haven't checked out Lovers and Friends. Lionel's on the show, and he is the bachelor on the show, and he gets to meet a lot of cool guys, okay, and cipher through them to try to find love. It's really dope. It's my newest favorite show on motherfucking YouTube, and that's just on period.
And I was
Uh,
a fan of season one. Like I love season one, but like I really live for like the changes they made for season two. Like I really live for like how they had the friends meet the guys first instead of looking at pictures. I really live for the whole mixer thing as I like how they did. I think it was a great. Marquez had really stepped it up for the second season because the first season was, I guess, I mean, it's always trial and error anything you do, but I feel like the second season he really stepped it up.
I know that's right. Oh, that's right. Shout out to Markel, Chase Reality, and Dario, Reese, Quentin, all of them people, and that's just on period because they making it do what it don't do.
They done
Okay,
changed my life, child.
change my life.
I
Okay,
have
change
not had so
both
much
our life.
people all of my Instagram and I don't know if I didn't put myself for these YouTube comments, but baby, they be at me in the comments. Like they be at me in the comments. Like
Okay,
they be at me.
that's right.
Bad
So,
in a bad way.
so what can I don't know what you can tell us, but what so how do I word this? What can we look forward to seeing coming up in the next episode? How many episodes is it?
Markel didn't tell me. He just said it's more than the last season.
Mm,
Um but I know I haven't watched the whole episode of this week, but my friend was telling me, Rashad was telling me that I guess they showed him, my friend sitting down next week. And so during that conversation, some shit happens, and y'all gonna gag because there's a plot twist coming. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a plot twist coming.
because it looked like you brought Kelvin back.
Who brought Kelvin back?
I don't know, maybe I was tripping. I was like, did she bring Kelvin back? I gotta finish the last episode too. But I was like, I didn't know she didn't bring no motherfucking Kelvin back.
There's
Like,
child. I hope
bitch,
not.
that'll be it, okay?
But I said during that conversation, a bomb was dropped. When my friends we talk, a bomb was dropped. That's all I'm gonna say. A bomb was dropped, and it kind of caught me off guard. But I handled it like a G. So y'all gonna see. It was a bomb drop.
Okay, well, Pure, I can't wait to see episode 5.
Yeah.
So, did you come on the show really looking for love, or are you just seeing what is whatever happens happens?
I was really open minded. I'm a very open minded person. I'm open to it. Like I really was like hoping that I wouldn't have to. I really hope I would do this and find love and find somebody. To just I don't want to be. I don't want to be a normal statistic where like, oh girl, but just to do it. And once again, they ain't found nobody. But I was pretty open, like open minded. I wasn't like even if people say I was just here for camera time and all of that, which it wasn't deep because I could. It's not deep for me. Like I'm not one of the people that need attention. I don't got to be in the spotlight. Like even like being on the show now, it's been really overwhelming. Like the love I've been getting, like the comments, it's been overwhelming for me. So I'm not one of the people that need in the spotlight. 'Cause I don't even like touching being on myself. Like I hate to be embarrassed and I hate attention. That's two of my things I really hate. So for everybody always saying, "Oh, he's just here." Just for the camera time, it wasn't about that for me. Like I really was like open to it. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like maybe it's a sign that I should just go for it. Because I was real hesitant about it at first. Like I was not gonna do it. All my friends would tell you, I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how I'm gonna apply. Um, And actually, the email actually got an email where I didn't apply until like the last day at 10 before deadline was over. Like I wasn't gonna do it. Like it wasn't that deep for me.
Well, I
Um,
think I
yeah, it
think
wasn't
that
that deep for me.
don't find love. It's gonna be because you came into this motherfucking show with the same motherfucking mentality. You fucking chose Kelvin. You know that he was no motherfucker. Why the fuck did you choose? Like, why is Kelvin here? I was like, damn, shit. All the other guys. He was like, shit. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I don't even care.
I thought the guy. I really thought my friend was gonna pick the guy Carter. He had the green outfit on. I was talking to him, and he had called him the maid or something like that. Um,
Yeah, the one with the
that's what I thought
tattoo.
my friends were gonna pick,
Okay.
but they didn't. They picked Mike.
I think it would have been a good choice. That would have been nice to see. I just felt like I would have liked to see you with someone else that was more serious about dating. Like I don't feel like Kelvin was serious. Like I said, I feel like he was there for camera time, and I just, I felt like Mike brought it. And even if you know you and Mike don't work out, it's really good to see how you should be treated on a date, or like to have that experience. Like, okay, I've had this. This is what it should be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't have to accept no other bullshit. You don't have to accept no rotten keys from no.
You might be right about Kevin in camera time because I guess he was on live today with Wandy and Dennis. And baby, your episode's been up. Why are you on live with them? Your episode was last week, baby. Like your time was last week. Why are you on the live this week? Like trying
Why
to
are
be
you doing
seen.
interviews? You was a contestant.
That's
Why?
why he we had did a live last week, me, Dennis Lalandi, and he came on the live. Um and Markel was saying, yeah, I was in confession this week. So I saw his confessions, I was like, oh, the bitch was shading me. Talking about my jeans. My jeans cost more than that little $2 ass shirt you got on and them $10 jeans you got on. The nerve of you. Everything I had on was brand new.
She works around the clock, honey.
She wore Aeropostale. How dare you come for me? The
No, she
nerve of
don't
you.
care, Apostle.
The nerve.
The
I'm
nerve,
in
my
Zara. You in Aeropostale. We is not the same, baby.
parrot.
Everybody knows
Rihanna.
Zara is expensive.
Yeah, well, I guess she would go get a couple interviews because she was the top. She got to the top two, and she got a lot more
And then
camera time.
somebody
She got some
somebody reached
confessional.
out to us about doing some kind of club thing in Houston, and I declined. I was like, no, I'm cool. Next day I look up, she on the damn flyer. Like,
Cannot.
sit
Okay, she said
down,
she
sit
gonna
down,
make it
girl.
don't do. Okay, she gonna be on season 3 of Lovers and Friends.
Then
But
we don't need no more Lorena Bobbitt on season 3, baby. We don't need no
I
more Psycho, nothing on season 3. We cool.
My problem with Kevin was I couldn't understand shit he was saying. I said, "Do this whole know how to put together a complete sentence?" She was talking to motherfucking. I don't know what talking to motherfucking circles. She wasn't saying shit. I was like, "What is she talking about?"
The girl should have exfoliated for that green screen.
But you kept on talking about it's something. It's just something about him. It's just something about
My dumb ass.
him. That's what I was thinking. The whole when you got to the group date, I was like, because I've seen episode 1 of you was like you have a bad, you pick bad men. You was like you always pick wrong. I was like,
Exactly.
and then when you got the chance to pick, you went and picked Calvin. So then, but mind you, episode I think it was episode 2. You don't really know who Calvin is because, like you said, it didn't show us y'all talking enough. So you don't know. You don't know nothing about Calvin till you get to that group date, and he just show his whole.
Bad shit crazy.
I was like, hell no, I'd have been hella embarrassed. Like, that's why
It's
you
so
was
much.
looking
I can't
at
wait till the show wraps up because there's so much I have to say that I can't say yet. But I cannot wait until the show is over because I have so much to say. I'm gonna go live on Instagram because there's so much I want to spill that I can't spill
that. Make
until
sure
the
you come
show
back over here.
ends because there's so much I want to say but I can't say it.
Oh, yeah, make sure
But
you come
y'all
back.
are gonna gag because there's definitely something that happened during filming that I cannot wait to say it to talk about. Oh my god.
My.
Yeah.
What about? Oh, wait, no, those weren't your friends. I'm about to say, how you felt about one of the contestants leaving with chocolate?
First of all, she was in the back of the room the whole time, looking crazy with the little red braids. Um, um, I was like, child, who is that? Like, she was real soft spoken. Like, I was like, what? So when she grabbed the boy coffee and went outside, I'm like, what's happening here? Child, we might. I don't know. See, I don't know what's going on. They might play this. They might. Maybe something happened on the show that we don't know about because I ain't seen nothing about that. But who knows, child? Catch reality is so full of surprises. So you
Okay,
just never
period.
know. You just never know.
I'll be very surprised if they actually hooked up. Okay, where are they now? We need to find Coffee and what was the other girl name?
I don't even remember her name.
And who's
I not remember her name. Like I don't. She was not memorable. She literally stood in the back the whole time.
Mm-mm, definitely. Was there anything that we left out?
Not yet, cause not yet. But I'm telling y'all, next week, y'all gonna be
Yes,
tuned in. Episode 5 is one for the books, baby.
period. When all this wraps up, we definitely want to see you back here with all the tea. All the tea. We want
Definitely.
everything. Okay? And that's just on period. Uh
Period.
yeah, it's been lit tonight. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you for
out.
having me. I had so much fun with you.
Yes. Well, what you said you at Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Yes, I'm gonna come out there soon. We're gonna have to turn up.
Let me know.
Turn up. You said you be going to the club and stuff. We're gonna and maybe
Yes.
go hit with them hot yogas. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Make sure you send me that link on Mike.
I
Okay.
got you. I got you. I got
All
you.
right. All right, friend. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
coming
having
out.
me.
Yes. Talk to you again
See you
soon.
later, love.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Shout out to Lionel again from Chasing Realities Lovers and Friends for coming out, okay, and keeping it lit with the Fisher King Pain and the Crown family. Yeah, you guys make sure that you guys are sharing this live, period, that you guys are subscribed, okay, and that you guys keep it lit. Yes, with the Fisher King Pain. Period. Yes. Yes, it's up and it's stuck. That was fun. So tomorrow night, we're gonna have Dennis from Lovers and Friends on the show, and we're gonna talk to him about his dating life, and that's just on period. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for keeping it lit. That was fun. Until next time. Until next time. I gotta get my outro better. I gotta think of a better outro. Motherfuckers be having better little phrases and shit on the way out. You know what I'm saying? I had one. I had a guy said something hella cute earlier. I'm gonna go back and look and see what I said, bitch. But I don't like my outros when I be leaving. But anyway, bye y'all. See y'all soon.